Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice is directed by Zack Snyder, and it follows up to Man of Steel, and it stars. It has an ensemble cast which includes Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Amy Adams, Jesse Eisenberg, Diane Lane, Lawrence Fishburne, Jeremy Irons, Holly Hunter, and Gal Gadot. That is a long list. Batman v Superman is the first live-action film to feature both Superman and Batman together, as well as the first live-action cinematic portrayal of Wonder Woman. In the film, criminal mastermind Lex Luthor, portrayed by Jesse Eisenberg, manipulates Batman, played by Ben Affleck, into a preemptive battle with Superman, with whom Luthor is obsessed with. So Snyder stated that the film would take inspiration from the Batman comic book series, The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller, which is one of my favorite Batman comic books series. It's amazing. Go check it out. Go read it. But also it clarifies that it would follow up an original premise. So this is a rebooted version of the character of Batman, and it also has narrative elements from the death of Superman, such as which is like in the end of the movie. So this movie came out and it set up a lot. This movie was released very strongly. It had a very strong debut that set a bunch of new box office records. But unfortunately, the film experienced a historic drop in its second weekend and never recovered. Despite turning in a profit, this movie was a box office disappointment. That's what the critics say. So what do I say? I was really excited for this movie. Batman v Superman, here we are. I really liked Man of Steel. I didn't love it. I really liked it. And I went into this movie, I saw the trailers. I'm hyped. I'm anticipated. I'm excited for this. And I walked out of the movie theater very disappointed. This movie, it split everyone. Everyone is split. Everyone is split. It's very polarized. There are some people who love this movie. I mean love this movie, and I don't really see it, but that's their opinions. And for me, I'm the West. I don't like this movie. I didn't like this movie. I was very disappointed. Let's talk about Lex Luthor. Jesse Eisenberg. I have nothing against Jesse Eisenberg. I have no beef with Jesse Eisenberg. The only movie I seen before I saw Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, when this first came out back in 2016, was Now You See Me. That was the only Jesse Eisenberg movie that I've seen. I didn't see The Social Network. Maybe one day when I have some free time, I'll watch something random like The Social Network. But yeah, I liked Jesse Eisenberg in Now You See Me, but as Lex Luthor, I pictured something from the animated series or Smallville. That's like the Lex Luthor that I know and love. But in this, so his portrayal of Lex Luthor, the criminal mastermind Lex Luthor, no. I don't see it. It didn't work for me at all. I didn't like it. And him giving that speech, and him, it's just, that is a strong whiff. You do not want to pick you do not want to pick a fight with this guy. It just, oh my god. It just, I was so embarrassed. I wanted to cringe. It's just, oh my god. But anyway, this movie gave us an amazing Batman. Ben Affleck, he kills it as Batman. And I also really love, I loved Jeremy Irons' Alfred, and I also love Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, because before this movie, I didn't see any of the Fast and Furious movies. So this was my very first time watching Gal Gadot because I wasn't exposed to any of her acting films. So this one was my first time, and I gotta say, I loved it. She was a fucking badass, especially in the final fight scene with her, Superman, and Batman teaming up to fight against Doomsday, who looked horrible. Doomsday, oh my god! I remember the trailers. One of the trailers for the movie for this film. I don't know if I believe it was the final trailer, but it spoiled the film. It spoiled the film with the reveal of Doomsday, and he looked like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle character. The best way I can describe Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice is that it is a beautiful, beautiful painting until a 5-year-old little kid runs up to it and starts scribbling and doodling all over the painting and just which completely messes and ruined the whole thing. That's the best way I can describe it. A ruined, messy painting. Zack Snyder, he kills it. He is the king of visual storytelling. But when it comes to narrative storytelling, that's where he suffers the most. Because, like, this movie looks beautiful. Like, the shots, the way he shot this film looks visually astounding. But narratively, and then, like, Amy Adams, Lois Lane, like, her investigation, trying to find out, like, the bullet, and, like, there are things in this movie that didn't make any sense, like the whole white Portuguese thing, and then for me it didn't make any sense. And then her investigation to the bullet, I actually liked her investigation, even though I had some issues with her as a character, and her development in Man of Steel. I actually liked her investigation with the mystery, finding out who the mystery man is in Man of Steel, than I did here with the bullet. But yeah, it's just, this movie was completely messy. And then the whole, Save Martha thing that sparked everyone. There was those who didn't like it, and then there are those who are defending the whole, thing. It became a huge meme. For me, and I thought it was stupid. Like, they're fighting each other, and then all of a sudden, Superman said save Martha, and then why did you say that name? And then they just became best friends because their mothers' names were Martha. I didn't really, okay. And then, like, Lex Luthor, there was a point in the movie where Lex Luthor, like, he cut, like, General Zod's, like, his fingerprints, like the tips of his fingers. And I'm like, why can't you just cut Zod's hand off and just use it to, like I said, there are a lot of things in this movie that made no sense. And then, like, the whole Justice League thing with the Flash, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman, and Cyborg. Who created those files with, like, the little logos of the characters? It just, it was so stupid. There were things in this movie that made no sense, and I thought was stupid and ridiculous. Now, the Ultimate Edition did offer 30 more minutes of the film. 30 more minutes of footage. Most of it is just blood splatter, one F-bomb, a middle finger. But there was some stuff, and also Ben Affleck, Batman, taking a shower, Bruce Wayne taking a shower, and you get to see his ass, or part of his ass. But it did help the narrative just a tiny bit, not a whole lot, to fix the film. So yeah. And also, Superman, I don't think he smiled or laughed in this film. He has this stoic, Henry Cavill's portrayal of Superman in this film was very stoic and serious. Like, he has this dead look on his face. I don't think he smiled like he did in Man of Steel. Like, what happened to Man of Steel? I'm glad Justice League fixed Superman, because this one, it's... And then, like, Superman dies at the end, he gets stabbed by Doomsday, and then, like, the funeral, and then I just wanted I wanted the movie to just cut right there, but instead they showed us a little bit more with the dirt on the casket, like, rising up a bit, yeah, so signaling that Superman is still alive. Whoopie-doo. So yeah, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice is a beautiful, messy film. That's the best way I can describe this movie. It really is. And also, like, the nightmare scene was pretty awesome, was pretty cool, like seeing a dark version of Superman, like an Injustice Superman. But, like, Bruce Wayne was, like, waking up like 100,000 times. He had, like, a nightmare section. Yeah. It's just... This movie was a complete disappointment, and it was very messy. So if you've seen Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking your time to listen to my review. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family, and I will see you soon.